Hey, welcome to my new Pick a Pile. This is going to be a shorter one. It's just a love quickie. What is our situationship, relationship like right now? It's not an in-depth reading. I'm actually specialized in those, but I don't have the time to do an in-depth reading right now. So it's just like a short, situation where are we standing right now. And I drew some oracle cards, and then I will using the psychic tarot. I have not pulled those yet because I want all cards to be available for all piles. And then we are gonna do some charms. I have my charm box right here, and this is going to be pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's start with number 1. Tarot cards first. So what's the situation, love situation, pile number 1. Okay. Okay. I don't really do reversals, I have to say. We've got this one, spiritual connection. Sorry. Number 27, spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Then we have free yourself. It is time to gain control about your life, and calling in your soulmates. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help you to get together. So I guess that you are probably that you're in separation right now, but probably not for too much longer. We have sacrifice right now, which means that it's probably time to leave something behind. Maybe something like a long distance relationship, or somebody has to leave something behind, another person, for example, in order to get to one another. We have free yourself. So it again means to, free yourself of a situation that is stopping you from being together right now. We have the soulmate card. So believe in it, stay strong. We have also suffering and heartache, which often means, and that often happens when we have spiritual connections, that there's a phase of healing first. And look at that picture. Maybe you see something that is attracting you. For example, what I notice is this, which to me means like telepathy. So it is very spiritual. You are connected, which means that you are not alone. You're suffering in silence, and there is heartache and loss. So it means that there is something that needs to be left behind as well, and it could be free yourself from that pain energy, because when we're in pain energy, we attract more pain. Trust in it. It is a spiritual connection, because we have this card, and we also have the crown chakra. We have the Ace of Cups, love begins. It's the new beginning, and you see there are 2 different hands pouring that cup. And we have recognition and reward. So I would say that there is something to heal. Heartache and loss. You're probably in separation right now. Silence may mean no contact, for example. But you can call in your soul. It is a soulmate. We have spiritual connection. We have soulmate. We have crown chakra. And we have the Aces of Cups. And then we have recognition and reward. So I would say that you will make it. We will check your charms though. But there's some kind of sacrifice that needs to be done. But I guess both are willing, or at least that person who has to do it is willing to do it, because the Ace of Cups also speaks about new beginnings. Yeah, we've got the anarchy. There is some kind of distress going on. As said, sacrifice, there may be something else that needs to be left behind. And we have the snake, which often means another person, another woman. So we have this confirmed. We have the ring though. It's commitment. This card, this charm for me stands for new beginning, like new ties. We have the sun. Sun is success. I like this one too. It's like the death card, and it means to me that there's something ending and a new beginning can come. It's a transformation. Unicorn for me means Something that may seem impossible right now may become true anyway. Look, we've got two. How do you call it in English? A bow, right? We've got two of these, which means mirroring. Both want to have this new beginning. It may take a little time. It's not focused. Hold on. You see this little watch right here? Means it may take a little time. There is some chaos, as I said. There will be contact again. We have the little phone. Oh, look at this one. Again, this for me stands for spiritual connection. Your love is protected, and it's supposed to be. Then we've got music. I know that this. Maybe in the meantime, do something artistic. Maybe one of you is an artist. Maybe you will get signed through music, writing, whatever. It's music related, but yeah, maybe you will get your sign through music. Again, the umbrella for me means divine protection. It is protected. Elephant for me means getting obstacles out of the way. And we have, how do you call it, a clover? Four-leaf clover? Shamrock? I don't know the English word. It's luck. It is protection. Yeah, there's a little chaos right now. We have that in here. It is time to free yourself and then for a new beginning. And I think really another person may be involved right now. But it is successful. It's going to be successful. It's meant to be. Because we have spiritual connection, crown chakra, soulmates, umbrella. So, yeah, looking good for you. That was pile number 1. I told you it's just going to be a quickie. If this helps you, I would appreciate your thumbs up. And if you would subscribe, of course, to help my channel. But now we go to the next pile number 2. Number 2, we have this, I think it's called orange cassette, I don't know. Let's see what message we get for pile number 2. Okay, that flew off the table. I'll pick it up in a second. Is there any more? This one. Okay. Okay. Oh, awesome. We've got focus on love, number 24, which equals 6, which is the lovers in tarot. I've got a dragon. I love dragons. I've got a thing for dragons. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each other and in each and every person in your life. We've got true love. This is the love of a lifetime. You can love without fear. What's the card in English? Yeah, it means you can love without fear. Open your heart to give and receive the highest form of energy. That's nice. Then we got patience and planning, transformation and balance. Yeah, it's a good pile, I would say. Transformation is the death card, which means that you're in the middle of a transformation right now, that there's something happening, and instead of checking what or worrying about things that are not maybe well in your life right now, focus on love. Just you can believe that this is going to be true because we have true love. Don't focus on fear, basically. Balance also for me means inner balance. It's 11, and it's not a magician, but this card kind of means reminds me of the magician. He has all the elements. He has the wands, pentacles, cups, and swords. And in tarot, the magician usually stands for manifesting. And you manifest by focusing on good things, not focusing on worry. But I also realized, look, we have like another 11 here. It's a 7 card, but this reminds me of an 11. So we have 11. 11. Patience and planning. I like that there are 2 of these things. How do you call them? Pillars. Means for me that 2 people want it. It may acquire some patience because it needs to be balanced. You don't want your person to come too soon, too early, when there's no balance, because then it will break again. And but both people do want this. So I think what is about to be transformed, or is allowed to die, because it is the death card, is fear. You can love without fear. It just needs a little time, but it's true love. It's true love. I like this pile. Let's check out your charms. Oh, pile number 1 had the ring as well. Commitment. We've got the rose for romance. I like it. We've got the bunny. Bunny, maybe that your person, or you are a bunny in Chinese astrology. But also it reminds me of springtime. It reminds me of fertility in general. Luck. This means that it is the love of a lifetime. You know, it's locked. It's going to happen. We have tiger. It may acquire some strength. Maybe one of you is a tiger in Chinese astrology. We have fate. We have an F, if that means anything to you. Maybe an initial. I like this seashell. You see, it's like a spiral, and to me it means that there is something going to focus. Something is going to go to the middle. There is movement towards the center. I like it. This for me means rub it and a wish can come true. Seahorses for me mean just let yourself flow in your emotions. Don't get over emotional, just let it flow, because they swim in water. Water stands for emotion, and I always have the image of them flowing in a stream. Unicorn for me means wishes can come true. Something that may seem impossible right now is something that is going to be true. And then also we have the star, which is wish fulfillment. In the meantime, relax. We have this little cat. Can you see it? That is basically just lying there relaxing. And I just noticed it's very tiny. I don't know if you'll see it. Oh, I'm trying to focus. Sorry. Yeah, you see there's like another spiral right there. Means there have maybe been circles, but you're going to make it to the middle. You're going to achieve your goal. I like that spiral image. And I guess that person may be looking at your pictures. Maybe it is an artist, because we have the movie camera and we have the camera. So maybe one of you has some kind of videos, or you're just watching one another's picture. That person is watching your picture. We have another initial. We have an E and an F. And also a little tiny heart that says, I love my cat. So maybe it is someone who likes cats, or it's just, you know, basically it's a heart, it's love. And guitar. Maybe somebody who is somehow autistic, or music has some kind of meaning for you. Yeah, that's it for pile number 2. My love quickie. If it helped you in any way, if you liked it, I would appreciate if you would give it a thumbs up. That would help out my channel. I will be doing more in-depth reading in the future. And of course, I am available for personal readings. So, number 3, it's this pretty stone right here. That's the message for number 3. This one. Yes, I just said I am available for private readings. I've been doing... God, that's quite... I've been doing personal readings for like 17 years now. I specialized in soulmate connections. Okay. We have number 18, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. We have letting go of control issues. Allow the situation to develop by itself. That's what it basically means. Finance and career. Financial problems are affecting your love life right now. And for the tarot, we have sacrifice, authority, emotional withdrawal, connection and boredom, memories of love, emotional loss, accelerated motion. Okay. It seems to me like right now this is a situation where at least one of you is going out, at least for a while, you know. I'm not saying for forever, because it is the card of development. It just, when you hold on too tight, it won't develop the way you want it to. Finance and career, we have the emotional withdrawal, emotional loss, memories of love. So it seems to me like you're asking about somebody from your past. Maybe there hasn't been contact in a while. It is somebody who's probably very focused on work right now, because we have the finance and career card right here, and we have authority, the Emperor, which is another card that is very focused on material things right now. To me, it looks like somebody's leaving a situation behind, a sacrifice, but I need more clarifiers. I'm sorry. We have accelerated motion. I like this one. We have memories of love. What will happen here? This one. Prosperity begins. So there is going to be a new beginning. What I like about this card is you see that there are two different hands. You know, it's a couple, and they're guarding, protecting, or nurturing this tree. We have butterflies. It's time for new beginnings. So I would say in the future there is definitely a chance for a new beginning. But right now it seems to be the wrong timing. Maybe it's about, maybe you need to focus more on your career right now and get inner stability. No, doesn't matter whether you're male or female person. We all have an inner masculine, and maybe it's time to focus on that. Try to have sweet memories of love. Get out of emotional loss, that feeling of loss. And this card for me also means like taking a time out for yourself. Nevertheless, don't oppress your emotions. It's okay that they're there. Don't judge them, because there will be a new beginning. And I just noticed that shooting star is like make a wish, it can come true. There is prosperity either with this person or a new person, but right now it seems to be not the right time. And again, that can change as soon as you learn to let go of controlling, not letting go of that person necessarily, because I don't mean oppressing your feelings. I always think that's the wrong way to oppress anything. But if we try to hold on too much, we often cause the other person to withdraw. And there is loss. I think both people feel this loss right now. And it's also important to allow that loss, that feeling to be there in order to get to that new beginning. That needs to heal first. But I want to check out your charms as well. Yeah. Okay. We have the worry doll, which again means worrying too much. And we already see that here. It's important to find more peace in your situation, inner peace within yourself. These cards for me mean transformation. Something is going to change, to develop even. I like this one. This one for me stands for an ending. And I have two different one of these ones. I see right now. I have the black one, which to me is signifies a painful ending, and the white one, which means there is something going to end, but it's not that painful. So it's the better one, but there needs to be some changes. This one for me stands for tears. Again, we have the emotional loss. So it's okay to cry it out. Just your emotions are okay to be there. It will be better. Spirit is with you. I like those little bells because that's how spirit sometimes talks to us, or we talk to them. You know, we have those bells in churches, for example. This may indicate, for example, long distance relationship, but also take a time out, take a trip, do something for you to feel good. You see that person sitting at the beach, and I don't know mean that you have to go to a beach right now, but right now I think it would be a good time to go somewhere in nature. Just relax, let yourself flow, let your energies, your feelings flow. Try to raise your vibration. Listen to music, for example, listen to podcasts, whatever makes you feel good. And here we have the moon. Listen to your emotion, and the star. The star is wish fulfillment. So I think there is going to be an improvement, but right now it's about inner peace, finding that first in order to get a new beginning. We have the new beginning here again, and the worry doll. It's too much worry, what I see, and sometimes worry is what is keeping us trapped. And if we are trapped emotionally, of course, it won't go on. So you should focus on not on the other person so much, maybe on your career, but most of all, inner peace, relaxation, and letting it go, but just not letting that person go, just letting go of control. And then there can be a new beginning. So that is what I have for you right now, number 3. You've got the most cards so far. Okay. Then we have this pretty stone, number 4. What's the message for number 4 right now? Sorry, nothing wants to come out. Okay, I want like 1 or 2 more. Okay, this one. You've got wisdom. Oh, you got 2 chakras. Maybe chakra work is important for you right now. We have the base chakra, which stands for grounding, of course, also for faith to me. And the solar plexus chakra, which is self-love, for example, wisdom. I like we have both yellows right now here. And then we have consider your foundation, root chakra. Consider your foundation. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Number 50. Look, we got a sun and a moon. Playfulness. It means to get romantic feelings back. It is important to get into a playful energy. And you deserve love. Solar plexus. I can't make it up. Basically exactly what we have right there. Wisdom for me also means you feel that there is a spiritual connection. It is the Hierophant in other decks, and the Hierophant for me means divine guidance, being protected. We have the sun here, and also do you see it's like the book that's shining as well. There's ray of lights coming out of that book. I think you know what's going on, but you should ground yourself better, because the better you ground yourself, the better your connection to your higher self is, and you will get to that wisdom, inner wisdom you have. We have you deserve love, and that's the solar plexus chakra. It's about self-love, about who am I. So solar plexus is actually the sun in our inside. It's our personal sun. So we have the sun right now. It's about letting your own sun shine. Playfulness, shine, go out, shine, don't worry, you deserve love, meaning as long as your person is not with you right now, or maybe your person is with you, I don't necessarily say a separation right now. Nevertheless, just have fun, enjoy yourself, and it's about just shining and grounding yourself. We have this, like grounding yourself. I guess that's like the only advice I can give for you right now. Otherwise, just let it flow, because I like the energy of this. There is some little tiny issues when we have you deserve love and solar plexus and grounding a base chakra. But nevertheless, I don't think you're far away from going to the place if you're not there yet. We will check out your charms as well. This one, I felt that one wanted to go out or drop out of my hand. So, okay. Okay. We've got two planes. Planes can indicate travel and maybe long distance relationship, maybe going on a vacation, maybe also something like going into an inner journey. You know, it doesn't have to be on the outside, but there's movement. It's movement. What I noticed though is this one. I don't like this one too much. It's a skull. It's a dark one, which also always indicates to me some kind of ending, and it is some kind of painful ending. I don't think it has to do too much with love. Maybe it is a long distance relationship and one of you has to give up their hometown in order to be with the other person, but this is some kind of ending that may hurt a little. But these cards are too positive that I think it is something that is too heavy weighing. And then we have these cards, maybe because there is some painful ending, these cards say, okay, it's in the past, and right now it's important to raise your frequency, your vibration, and get into that playful energy again. It's funny, we've got Leo. It's funny because Leo in astrology is the sun. I was talking that the solar plexus chakra is our inner sun. We have the sun right here, and also the sun is the 5th house in astrology, and this is number 5, if you can tell. Yeah. So again, Leo is about self-love. It's about generosity, being optimistic. If you don't have contact to your person right now, I see contact, because the feather for me stands for communication. I always have those old letters in mind that he wrote with feathers, and I have different kind of feathers, and the bigger the feather is, the more somebody wants to communicate, and it's the biggest one I have. So either there is communication or somebody wants to communicate to you really, really, really bad, or there will be communication, a lot of communication soon. We have the other school. I like this one better though. This one to me speaks about ending. This one speaks about transformation, which also implies new beginnings, of course. So this one is a lot more gentle. We have the eye, which means that somebody wants to see. No, this is not the ones somebody wants to see you. It's about somebody watching you, maybe on social media, or somebody is already seeing you. You see each other, and it's a person that means well with you. We've got this one. I love it. It's a heart with rings and a key. It's a locked, done deal, basically. I see you either being together or coming together. The fish stands for deep emotions. Then we have a little multitasking right now. This eye for me stands for being protected. And then the bikini for me stands for being brave. You know, there may have been, again, I see that there's some changes coming. And maybe that takes a little bravery. But then again, we have basically 3 suns. We have Leo, we have a sun here, we have solar plexus chakra, and sun is about optimism. So I do see it, it's a very nice pile for you, I have to say. I like it. That was it for you. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And please also subscribe. There will be way more pick cards to come. Number 5. This sparkling one. What is the message for number 5? Oh, I feel like there's more. would also appreciate if you would subscribe and like my video. That would help me out. I am available for all kind of private readings. You can check the details in my description box. This one. Awareness. Nice. I like it so far. Oh, engagement. Your love life is getting to a higher state, something like that. We've got codependency, and we've got 44, master number. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So I would say it is someone you're not with yet, or you haven't been with that person in a while. We have the waiting game. Maybe it is something that is slowly developing because there is some codependency, some old negative patterns, for example, that need to be resolved first. But we have the awareness card, and I like that circle around his crown chakra. It's knowing that there is something. Both know it. He knows it, you know it, or she knows it. There is spiritual strength, meaning the other world is helping you. There is a spiritual connection. It's fertility. I like the heart chakra illuminating. And this card indicates growth. You can also see it with her hair. There's growth. Yeah, we have the waiting game, which means it's not a fast development, but it is growing. And again, we have the hair here. You see it's trees and branches, and we have that here as well. And there's roots to that are developing and getting to know each other, which may indicate you either don't know each other well yet, or you've been apart and you've developed and now you are getting to know each other again. And this card indicates a new step in your relationship, which means either you just met online and you're going to meet for the first time, or you are already engaged and it's going to be married, or you are committing to be boyfriend, girlfriend now, whatever. It is going to a next step. It might take a while, but there's growth, abundance. This is the only card I don't like. There's some codependency. There's some old stuff. I want to have a clarifier on that one. What is it? This one? Triumph. Okay. So I would say it is something from the past that can be resolved, because we have triumph. And is there one more? This one, intuition. It's 2 major arcana. We've actually got 4 major arcana cards, which also indicates that it's a strong relationship. It may be something new or something that you have been waiting on for a long, long time to finally grow, to finally go to a next level. But I think it is happening. It's about to happen, or it already started. And I think those old things that kept you apart are about to leave the situation. I will check your charms. Oh, you got 2 dice. We've got Sun in astrology, and we've got Pisces. So maybe one of you is a Leo, a Pisces. Maybe something is going to develop in Pisces season, or you will finally see development in Pisces season, which is in February, about February. Look, we've got another sun. Sun stands for success and happiness. We have the Eiffel Tower. That may actually indicate Paris, but for me it more often means like a tower moment, that something is going to happen which will clear obstacles though. We have the elephant, which means clearing obstacles. You know, sometimes there is divine intervention to get rid of stuff that no longer serve you. And also we have the sewing machine, which means for me like working on a situation, on a relationship. There needs to be some work done. That's probably why we have the codependency card, but it is successful. And look, we've got the lock that has a heart in the middle, which means this can be something that can last for a life maybe. We've got the dove, which means to me like inner peace, for example. This one's kind of cute. Can you tell? It's a cat on a bike. And to me, this indicates doing stuff. Go out, have fun while you're waiting for that person or the situation to grow. It is important to do stuff in order, yeah, to raise your frequency, but also it may mean that you do stuff together. And then, oh look, I didn't see that one before. Fate. It was a fated meeting. And we have music, which may indicate art, or again just raising your vibration, doing stuff that you like. But it's a good pile. It has a lot of growth. We have growth in here, we have growth there, we have getting to know each other. I didn't notice that one, my favorite one. This one to me indicates soulmates, because it's a knot, and the knot to me indicates that you're tied together, and it's not your first life that you're being tied together. But again, soulmate relationships often indicate that there needs to be something healed first, and that's why they're separated sometimes. But look, we've got a 22 union, we've got a 44, but I think you're going to manage to do that because divine is helping you. It's about, and again, spiritual connections like this, they're very important in order to not just increase your vibration, but also because you're supposed to learn stuff about yourself. You're supposed to connect more to spirit, and we have awareness here, we have spiritual strength, and you see they all have circles, and which means something is centered. Circles also stand for protection. We have many circles surrounding this here. We've got 22, you've got intuition. So even that time of being apart was important to learn to trust your intuition in order to grow for yourself, in order to heal that heart chakra. You see all that green energy here as well. But I think it is going to go something very well. I mean, we've got engagement. So yeah, that was you, pile number 5. So, pile number 6. What's your message? While I'm shuffling, I would appreciate if you would give my video a thumbs up if you liked it. Check out my other videos. I'm new on YouTube, but there will be way more to come. So please subscribe. Okay. Okay. So, can you tell? Yeah. We've got the solar plexus chakra, balance, patience and planning, passion ignited, financial and material changes, past life relationship. Yes, you have known each other before. Let your friends help you. Ask for help and accept it. Friends may also mean, of course, spirit. And we've got number 11. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Okay. Okay. And again, oh, wow. Look at this. We've got 11. Can you tell? 11. And then also, it's number 7, but those pillars for me are like another 11. We've got past life relationship. And there's another one. So we have 7 ones basically. We have this card. 3s are for growth. And it's the solar plexus chakra. So we've got this one. Solar plexus chakra is like our inner sun. And you look, sun is shining right here. There's a sun. And this is like the solar plexus chakra. I mean, heart chakra would be more like here, you know. There's like the solar plexus chakra on fire, passion ignited. Let me look at that. We've got look to your inner strength. But it's there. It is there. Maybe you can't see it yet. Maybe you need to work on trusting yourself more, because you do have inner strength. We've got it right there. And it's actually a very nice pile. If you're not together yet, then that would, for me, it's only because you have not quite mastered inner balance yet, but you are on your way. You can manifest whatever you want. Just try not to get into negative emotions, negative thinking, because we attract whatever we think about, whatever frequency, vibration we send to the universe. And if we send into the universe, my person's not there, then we're going to attract more, well, that person's not there, and you're just going to stand or stay alone for longer. You can always ask the divine or your friends to help you. I have a feeling that maybe you're also, if you are separated right now, because you are called to start new projects. We have patience and planning. Maybe that planning is involved because it's a red card, it's Earth. Maybe it involves starting something that you are passionate about, a new project, new job, something that fulfills you in the material world. You have passion. Actually, I do see you getting together, but maybe right now it's time to start another project first, because if that person you want would be there right now, you would not want to put your focus where you need to put your focus right now. Maybe you're starting a new project with your friends, or a new job, or whatever it is. But I also see, of course, that person having passion for you. You both want it. There is patience and planning, which indicates it may take a little while, but you see two pillars. Both people do want to make this happen, and you can make it happen. I mean, it's inner strength, right? You see that person dancing free in there? Can you see that globe? I feel like she's really focused. That is a vision of herself and her future, and she is kind of manifesting, because it's the 11, but it reminds me of the magician, who is the manifester. But she is manifesting something for herself, financial growth and abundance, and then that person can come back if that person is not there right now, because again, there is passion, there is all those 11s. We have 11 right here, then we got another 11 right there, past life relationship. So this is a very, very strong bond between you two, and you need not worry that you will ever lose that person. I don't want to say not ever, because you always have to be gentle to any relationship you have, of course, but there will be changes. I think right now it's just about shining your inner light. Maybe in the past you were too focused on other people, on your spouse, for example, and always trying to be however that person wanted you to be. And right now it's about, no, it's time to leave that behind you and see what do you want, what makes you happy, because your person, you're so connected, that person will love you for who you are even more than when you just like pretend to be something you're really not. And you have all that inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. And if you ever need help, sometimes it takes strength to ask for help. I'm like that. I always want to do everything by myself, and sometimes it's really hard to ask somebody for help. But I don't have any problem cards right now. There could be like way worse cards where I think, okay, you have problems in this area and that area. I don't see that. I think all that needs to grow is maybe a little more self-esteem and trusting yourself and your own talents and gifts, because they're there, and trust in this connection because it is there and is protected. You see all the circles. We will check your charms as well. It is protected. Look at this. We've got the heart with the circle around it, another circle. around the heart area. Look at that. Circle around the heart area. It is protected. We've got 12 and we've got Scorpio. So maybe something is going to happen in between Scorpio season that just passed actually and Pisces, which is in February. Maybe you do have strong aspects in Pisces or 12th house or 8th house or Scorpio, something like that. Take it as resonates. Yes. Both of you need a little time. Both of you. Because we have both watches or 2 watches. And those indicate for me something that, yeah, does need a little time. But then all of a sudden, I think it will happen pretty fast. Because the alarm clock for me stands for something that is going to happen soon. And we have something that happens a while. So I think it is up to you on how fast you manage to get your thoughts flow and not worry too much. And but it's both people. Again, there's mirroring. You see that? We have 11:11 and we have both clocks. That person does mean well with you. We've got the eye. Somebody wants to see you, or somebody is watching you, maybe online, or if you work together, somebody is watching you, or somebody who means well with you. It is locked. It's a done deal. We have Libra. So maybe one of you is a Libra, but it also stands for charming. And Libra is connected to the 7th house, which is connected to relationship, but also to work, like contracts. And we have maybe like changes in work. So maybe it also indicates that you're going to be in a partnership with a friend when it comes to work. You've got to keep the secrets. Maybe you don't know what's going on right now. Maybe that person you like has not told you their feelings yet, but they will because they're there. See, it's a heart. We've got fate. This kind of reminds me of angels. We've got another heart for love. And we've got a little horse. I like it because for me the horse means don't worry. I always have the image in my head of horses running free and wild. And it's like just run, don't worry. Just go with your natural instinct, with your flow. And I really think your person will come because, yeah, there is love. And look at all those 11s. And Libra. Yeah, to me it's just a matter of time if the person's not there right yet. And again, it's not because there's anything bad in the way right now. It's just maybe something else needs a little focus right now. And it needs some time to grow. But patience. But I like it. And you really can trust in yourself a little more because you can do way more than you think right now. So yeah, that was it for pile number 6. And if you liked it, I would appreciate if you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And there will be way more pick a cards to come in the future. Right now, I want to say bye. Have a nice day or night or whatever. Bye.